Oh man, anybody excited? Anybody ready? Hey, playoff pictures are a lot more clear now. Hey, listen to this. We are down to the final eight. We down to the final eight. Hey, it's getting ready. It's getting oh my goodness, it's just getting so exciting now. If your teams are still in it, congratulations. If your teams are home, hey, better luck next year. But hey, we are getting this started. Divisional rounds are here. Look, each day we came on here, we talked about all the tomfoolery that was going on. But here's what I want to say to all you Steelers fans and everything. Mike Tomlin's coming back. They already announced it. Mike Tomlin's coming back. So all you ones that wanted him out of Pittsburgh, that's what you get. He's coming back for another season. But you see those sponsors rolling across the bottom of the scene, bottom of the screen. I'm sorry. But as always, I got to bring my boy in here because, we always talk about stuff. My man TJ, always in the house with me. We always repping this in the house with me. We are down to the final eight. The final eight. And it's getting interesting. It's getting lovely. I'm just trying to figure out who's going to be where and what's going to be what. So I'm just saying we're going to see what's going to happen. Only thing I got to say is good luck to everybody. But now my trash talking begins because we got the Texans.
Okay.
My trash talk about to start. Listen, I don't expect it to be a blowout like it was last time. Not expecting that. I am expecting the Texans to come in here and give us a fight. I am expecting the Texans to come in here and hand us the fight of a lifetime because they don't want to just be one and done. They got something to prove also. Hey, rookie coach, rookie quarterback, rookie everything. I mean, hey, I get a floor to you on that one.
Yeah, man. And so with Houston, like we've been saying it all year, but I don't think it should be understated how they're able to get this far with a rookie quarterback, with a rookie head coach, a defensive rookie head coach on top of that, a rookie offensive coordinator, a rookie defensive coordinator. Outside of CJ Stroud, there is Will Anderson, and that's because he was in the same draft as CJ Stroud. Outside of those two names, you can't really come up with a whole lot of names that you know off of the Houston Texans roster unless you are a football junkie like we are.
Right.
And so when you look at what Houston has done this year in its entirety, along with what they did on Saturday with Cleveland, we're looking at a big play offense. We're looking at a defense that has no problem taking the ball away from you. We're looking at a team that is playing about as well as you can play in the entire playoffs. About as well as you can play. As far as playing it on both sides of the football, it doesn't get a whole lot better than what Houston is doing right now. And the problem is, out of all the teams that they had to face, they got to face the Baltimore Ravens.
Yep.
The one team.
Dante, welcome.
What's up, Dante? The one team that, like, is just everything that I mentioned about the Texans. You can add that to the Ravens, but add the fact that they have a more star-studded roster.
Yeah.
And so it makes the game so much more interesting. You and I both agree that this is a Ravens game to lose sort of deal, but it does not take away what a job Houston has done all year long. Regardless of what the final score is, it does not take away from what Houston has done all year long. Because there wasn't supposed to be this far. We thought at the very most they would sneak into the playoffs and they'll be one and done and that'll be it. I'm pretty sure that was what everybody's expectation was, and even that would be a big win of the season for them. But to not only have the record that y'all did, y'all won the AFC South. Then y'all win a first round playoff game.
Right.
With everybody not knowing what in the world is going on. to then lose to Baltimore, who is eventually going to find themselves in the Super Bowl when it's all said and done. That is if thus far hasn't shown you how overachieving the Houston Texans have been this year, I don't know what is. I really don't know what is. It doesn't get much better than this. There's a lot of teams that would love to be in Houston's spot right now. That's how good
yes,
it is.
absolutely. And I think that's going to be one of our best games of the week. It's them two, because it's again, it's not going to be a shellacking. It's not going to be a beatdown. It's going to be they're going to go back and forth. Because trust me, they're both watching each other's tapes. Okay, we need to cover this. We need to cover that. But I just think that Houston's defense won't be able to cover all that offense that Todd Monk is going to throw at them. So okay, you want to do this? Let me do the same play, but just switch up the players. Let me switch up the scheme on you. Hey, 70 is eligible. Oh, I'm sorry, throwing shade.
Dang.
So throwing shade.
Jeez. That was jarring. I wasn't prepared for that one. All right.
Yeah.
But
sorry, 70 is eligible.
Yeah, man. I mean, but you bring up a great point. I think with Baltimore, what they have been able to do this year is it's not even so much of them scoring points. It's how these drives are going for them. It's if I'm not mistaken, I believe they average 6 yards per play. So what does that mean? That means that every single play that they dial up, every 2 plays that they dial up is a first down.
Yep.
Every 2 plays they dial up, it's a first down. And then their average big play is 40 yards.
Yep.
So if they get a big play, best believe the field will switch. And that's the thing that we couldn't say about Baltimore back in 2019 when Lamar won MVP. And they had to run and they did. We could not say that back then. They have the ability to flip the field on a dime. They could this is the only caveat with Baltimore is that the rush doesn't need to be too long. Because if it lasts too long, Houston will find a way to make sure that it burns. Okay?
Yes.
That's the only caveat I have. But even then, Baltimore has such an ability this year to show you that you may think that you have us behind the 8 ball. But all we're going to turn around and do is gain that first down when it's 3rd and 20. Or we're going to gain that touchdown even though it's 2nd and 15. And it's on our side of the field. They've shown that all year long. And so again, it's very important that people understand what kind of offense Baltimore has, because it's not a run first team anymore. I know everybody's still stuck on that, because it's Lamar Jackson, but Lamar's not even running a whole lot, which should be a concern for the rest of the league. Lamar is throwing. When he is escaping the pocket, he's not looking to run. He's looking to throw. And usually when he's scrambling outside the pocket, we got wide receivers that's, going off script, trying to get open. But now what Lamar's doing is he's using his speed on the outside to get somebody on the opposite side of the field wide open because they have to worry about Lamar. We saw it against Jacksonville a few weeks ago on Sunday Night Football, where Lamar was going all the way to the right, and you saw all the defense just go towards Lamar. And then all you see as the ball is thrown and the camera pans out, you just see Isaiah Likely butt naked open. Hey, hello, catches the thing and takes it in for a touchdown. With 2 defenders
on him. Right.
It's like, come on. So that is how important this game is. Knowing that both teams are capable of switching the field just like that. And it doesn't matter how it's done.
Nope.
Doesn't matter.
Sure doesn't. And And one thing I can say about this with this matchup, and I was excited, is because, like I said, CJ Stroud has been doing. If you looked at some of them games, he was running for his life and found a receiver.
Yeah.
Found a receiver. It happened with the Colts game. He was running for his life, found a receiver. They won the game. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
CJ Stroud, boy. Yes, sir.
You're rookie of the year, and I'm calling it right now. He is the rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Because, again, no one expects Houston to be here. And if Houston comes down here and put on a performance of a lifetime, they just a couple pieces away and probably doing it again.
Yeah.
So, hey, I give Houston all the props. And all the Houston people, if you any Houston Texas fans that listen to me, I'm willing to take a bet on that game. I'm willing to take a bet on that game. I told you, I'm going to start ramping this up as we get closer and closer. So, if you hear this podcast and you want to take that bet, let me know. Because I'll be in these chat rooms. They talking about, oh, Texans is going to take the Ravens down. I said, we'll see about that. I said, keep dreaming. We'll see about that. So, I'm willing to take a bet on that. Dante said, uh-oh. I don't back down for no bets. I'm on. Hey, they coming to the bank. And for the simple fact that it's supposed to snow here on Friday. Houston plays in the dome. So we won't have nothing like what Buffalo was, but it's supposed to be snowing and it's supposed to be below freezing here. So bring it on, Houston. You come on down here. Y'all definitely gonna need some Under Armour dealing with that. But again, I'm going with my squad. But like I say, I know it's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be a really close game. I say it probably come down to a field goal. Or what defense can stop the other.
Yeah.
Said headhunters at the nest. Yeah. Hey, come on down to this nice bitter cold down here. Hey, they're right down there at the end of harbor, so that all that cold's broaching right off the water. Yeah, I hope it's as cold as possible to be here.
My goodness. Terrible, man.
I ain't talking about that Kansas City cold or that Buffalo cold. Talking about that. Yeah, maybe something down, maybe like 5 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah.
By game time, man, 5 degrees. Yeah, we'd be good.
Right.
But again, I give the Texans all their props, man. Hey, listen, they have done something that nobody expected them to do, and they did it. So I'm giving them all the props in the world. All the props in the world. Houston Texans, give you props on that one.
Yeah.
But now it's time to come to the bounty at the bank. Yeah.
And you know what? I gotta say, me personally, I'm so grateful. I really am. I'm so grateful that you have opened your arms to the phrase that is so predominantly true with Baltimore Ravens allure. I'm so glad that you've wrapped your arms around the fact that it is true. Yeah, I'm glad that you've wrapped your arms around the fact that it is a reality. I'm glad that you wrapped around the subtle notion that the Houston Texans will be going to #BountyGate at the bank. I'm glad you've embraced it. I'm so glad. You have no idea how much that means to me. You have no idea what that does to the fan base of Baltimore around the world. Around the world. You embracing this mentality, this phrase, this movement. It's not a moment, it's a movement. I appreciate you just in open arms, embracing all of it. I really do. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. You can't even deny it no more, man. You can't even deny it no more. It's cool. It's cool.
Well, I'm hoping no one gets hurt in the bank. No one gets hurt down there.
But the track record shows that somebody finds a way to get hurt anyway. So,
Lord have mercy. Because there was a lot of injuries up in Buffalo last night.
Man.
A lot of injuries up in Buffalo last night. And, I wish all those players speedy recovery because no one likes to go down. No one likes to see anyone get hurt in doing this game. But, I had a problem with the Buffalo fan base throwing snowballs on the field. And we thinking it's flags and everything is snowballs. So I had a problem with that with Buffalo. So, and I'm going to keep picking with Buffalo about that. throwing snowballs on the field. Look, listen. You want to have a snowball fight? Go in the parking lot. Y'all can have a snowball fight with each other out there. Don't be throwing them at professional athletes. And,
Right.
it was disrespectful and it was unprofessional. My thing with this is that again, these are professional athletes. They out there playing their life out, trying to get to the next level, and y'all throwing snowball. Come on now. I mean, if they didn't watch, hey, I'm gonna take this back to the basketball. What's my name? What's my man name? They threw the thing down on, and he went up into the stands. I can't think of his name.
Oh, Mike Brown.
Ron Artest. Ronnie.
Oh,
Ron
God.
Artest.
Ron Artest. Oh, God.
Yeah. Ron Artest. If somebody would have went up into the stands, one of the players would have went up to the stands, he was justifiably so because you throwing a snowball at the guy.
Right.
It was unprofessional. So, and I know it's not all the Buffalo fans. It's not all the Buffalo fans. But again, hey, Ron Artest, you threw something on me. I'm going up here. We're going to fight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's on site, okay? We are not playing these games right now.
Yeah, we're not playing these games. Oh, my God.
But yeah, come on, man. Like, it's one of those things where it's okay being a fan, but don't come on. Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game and enjoy the game. It's that simple.
Right. That's it.
Cheer and boo, cuss people out, scream as loud as you can, do the whole nine. But anything extra, like, seriously, like, are y'all back in elementary school? Come on.
Right.
Like,
now, I agree. Seriously. When Buffalo scored, they was throwing snow up in the air. I agree with that.
That's fine.
That's cool. But don't throw it at a player. Yeah, and yes, you're right, PJ. A lot of them was throwing snow. It was unprofessional by that fan base. And if I was the Buffalo Bills PR people, I'd be apologizing for that. And I'd be probably going back through that footage, seeing where people were sitting. And if they were season ticket holders, I'd throw them out of there. That's exactly what I would do. But,
yeah, man.
But hey, like I said, the bank gonna be rocking on Saturday, and I can't wait.
Yes, sir. Yes,
the bank is gonna be rocking on Saturday. So, and we gonna get that. Just I was watching, and I was like, "What is that?" Yeah, because again, when he went down for that touchdown, I thought it was a flag. I said, "Oh, that's probably pass interference." And even the commentators thought it was a flag. I said, "Oh shit, it's gonna be pass interference." In the end zone.
This is not bad.
Tony Romo was like, "Wait a minute, that was snow. That wasn't a flag." Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I said, Pittsburgh coming back in this one. Here's a flag. And it was just the wrong color. It was white, not yellow.
Man, I know them lights are bright in Buffalo.
I rewatched that game again today. I rewatched it because they replayed it again today. And you're absolutely right. It wasn't enough flags thrown in that game because where they flag, y'all had some serious gripes. Some serious gripes with them not throwing a lot of penalties on Buffalo.
Yeah.
But remember, it's my whole cliche. If we tear them out the fur, we ain't got to worry about the refs.
Yeah.
We ain't got to worry about the refs. And probably next season, y'all going to get them pieces around because we're saying Justin Fields or Tyler Huntley is coming to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So even one of them are coming to Pittsburgh. So y'all going to probably be in a lot better standing. I would love to see Justin Fields go up there. Especially the way he balled out at the end of the year. He balled out up there with the Bears. Oh, speaking of the Bears, and I want to see if you think this is the most Bears thing they did. They interviewed Greg Roman for offensive coordinator.
You're joking. You for real?
For real. Oh. They interviewed Greg Roman for offensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears.
Really?
I'm not going to say he's going to get it.
Really?
But they interviewed him for it.
Look, here's the thing with Chicago that I need Chicago to understand. y'all do understand that y'all have the number 1 overall pick. Y'all do understand that y'all are going to get Caleb Williams out of USC. Y'all do understand that y'all need to get this right, like this year, or else everything that you thought was a thing in Chicago won't be. DJ Moore is going to want to go, and he will leave because best believe he'll force his way out. Montez Sweat, that contract you gave him this year, you thought that was going to mean he was going to stay? Nope. He's going to find himself to want to leave too. He just came from Washington. You want to go? You want to have him go to another losing franchise? Come on, stop.
Thank you.
Okay. All these pieces that you need to win. I'm not even saying you have to win a division next year, but to be entertaining, to be watchable. And you're doing this? Really? And you think Caleb Williams is going to want to go over there? I mean, I know for the memes, it's Caleb Williams is going to make sure that Chicago Bears trade the number 1 pick so that way he doesn't go to Chicago. But that is a real thing. And if I was Caleb Williams, that would be an honest conversation that I would have. Because y'all have shown over the years that y'all can't get quarterback right. Y'all can't get offense right. And then even if y'all find a way to get a little smidget of good offense, all you do is just trade the next piece away for practically nothing. Alshon Jeffrey, does that ring a bell? How about Matt Forte? Does that ring a bell? All these different guys that you have had that engineered a good offense, not a great offense, not a great offense, a good offense, a serviceable offense. You kicked them out the door like the following year or 2 or 3, if you were that patient. So be careful of how you are doing this, how you are making these decisions. Because if y'all mess around, y'all going to mess around like the chart. Look, actually, I'm going to draw it out so that way they can understand. If y'all messing around, look, I don't think y'all can see it. If y'all mess around,
stock market plunge.
y'all gonna find out. If y'all mess around, y'all gonna find out. I'm trying to tell you. Okay? So, and that's not the actual phrase, but I want to keep it as PG as I possibly can. But Chicago knows what I'm talking about. You mess around and you'll find out. Keep playing with fire if you want to. So that is my advice for Chicago's Bears front office right now for deciding to have interviews with guys like Greg Roman,
right?
And those of that nature. Just so you can have a visual, because I know there's some visual people out there. Hey, look, mess around. There we go. Mess around, and find out. Mess around and find out if you want to. I'm trying to tell you.
Stock market plunge.
Hey, but I feel like they know this. I really do. I feel like they should have this understanding, because with them dropping the ball on Trubisky all those years ago instead of getting Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson all those years ago, back in 2017, to get Justin Fields instead of actually the crazy part is Justin Fields is the second best quarterback in that draft class. So maybe they weren't so far off with Justin Fields. The Bears were just so god awful that we couldn't tell the difference. Okay,
that's it.
You cannot afford to mess this up again. You can't. You have the number 1 pick again this year. You had it last year and you traded away. Okay, got DJ Moore, got picks, all that. That's cool. Now you need to get it right this year, because if you don't, I'm telling you right now, forget about it.
Is that
Forget about it.
the second coming of Washington? Oh, my bad. My bad.
Man, I mean, yes, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I mean,
Yes.
honestly, I mean, at least Washington has had recent success over the years. Can't say the same about Chicago. So,
No.
yeah,
They've been stuck.
maybe
They've been stuck.
they'll be the first iteration of Washington. How about
Hey, Dante, I love this one. They've been stuck in a holding pattern.
that? Okay, just saying. They know. They know. They know what they need to do. They know what they need to do. Just
Yeah.
like Carolina that wants to interview Brian Johnson for head coach. Did you not see them last night?
Did you not see
Have
what?
them.
Did you
Have
not
them.
see the last game?
Have them.
Did you see the game last night?
Have them. Have them.
Did you see the game last night? I'm just saying. Did you see the game?
I mean,
Did you see the game? I'm just asking. Did you see the game?
I mean, shoot, have them. I mean, we're not even gonna budge. We're not even gonna fight you. Take them, please. You think that he's a savior for Bryce Young? Really? Please take him. I mean, so it. But you know what? It's unfortunate to joke like this with certain franchises, but when you have a franchise like Chicago that's still stuck on 85, when you have the Panthers that just doesn't know what it's like to have a great team altogether, when you have a team like Washington whose front office has been in decays for decades, they finally get a switcheroo in the front office, and now they got to figure out what to do at head coach and all these different questions you have to ask in Washington. When you have a team like the Jets who just are inept of doing anything right in terms of free agency, let alone getting a team constructed properly. When you have a team like a Cleveland, who they may have a slither bit of success, but because they get so caught up on that slither bit of success, that means that they are the creme de la creme, and that is not the case. But again, these are what happens when you have poverty franchises that don't know what it's like to win recently. or often. or at all.
Right.
So it sucks that they have to be the butt of these jokes, but they deserve it. Honestly, they
Yes, they
deserve
do.
it because until you get it right in these certain phases that I just brought up, you will always be the butt of the joke. You will always be the butt of the joke, and no one's going to apologize for it. It's just going to be hey. Look, man, it's not my fault that you're sorry. It's not my fault that you don't know how to. Hey, look, man, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just delivering the message.
Absolutely.
So
I think I need to get him ready. I need to get him ready. I need to get him ready. I gotta get him ready. I gotta get him ready. Kelsey's actually on Instagram watching us today.
All right, okay.
But I'm gonna get him ready. She might switch over when I start saying this. Buffalo, get ready, because Taylor Swift is coming. Buffalo, get ready, because Taylor Swift is coming. Taylor Swift is coming, Buffalo. I saw that sign up there and said, yeah, we ready for Taylor. Hey, I'm just letting you know, Taylor Swift, Buffalo, Taylor Swift is coming. I don't think that's good news for y'all up there. Kansas City don't tend to lose when she's in the building, unless you have Butterfingers McBob trying to catch the ball or something like that.
Right.
Wait a minute, Kelsey saying on Instagram they can have her.
Look, let me say this, Buffalo fans. Let me break this story down for you. Do you know how heartbreaking it would be to get all the way to the second overall seed in the AFC, win a playoff game, host a divisional round game against the Kansas City Chiefs, the Chiefs that's been a thorn in y'all's side for years.
For years, yes.
And you finally get an opportunity on your home turf and y'all still lose?
Right.
I'm sorry.
You're right.
We got a problem in Buffalo if that
Yeah.
transpires. So just want to keep that in mind because that is a reality. We said on this show what we think is going to end up being the result when it's all said and done. But that's what the narrative is going to be. If Buffalo just can't beat those Chiefs again.
Nope. Again. And this time they came to your house. They came to your house and they coming to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Now
and
I
they
get
came
it.
to your house.
I get it. I get it. Buffalo's, they're beaten down a little bit. They have some injuries in their linebacking core. I get all that. Their defense has
Hey,
been.
I told you she was gonna come over here. Look. I told you.
The defense has been hurt. Okay, I get all that. I do. But at the same time, it's at y'all house. Because that was the one thing Buffalo fans will tell you. Man, if this was at Buffalo Stadium, this would be a totally different outcome. They ain't beating
Okay.
us.
You
They ain't
got your
beating us.
chance. You got your chance. Because this matchup between these two, this is a rivalry. And they're not even in the same division.
No.
But this is a rivalry between Buffalo and Kansas City. Them two just seem to find some way to bunt heads all the time. It's Buffalo and Kansas City, Buffalo, Kansas City. And until Buffalo finds the remedy to get over Kansas City, right now they just can't. They just can't.
Wow.
But it's going to be a good game. I honestly think the Chiefs are going to edge them on it. I really do.
Me too.
I really think the Chiefs are going to beat them.
Me too.
And Bills Mafia, you may be upset, but if y'all start throwing snowballs on the field again, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem. Hopefully it doesn't snow up there before that game.
Right.
And the game doesn't get delayed because of the weather. But, yeah, I just think the Chiefs, you can't count them out. You can't count Kansas City out. And all that stuff we did earlier in the season trying to get them
We tried, y'all. We tried.
We tried to get Kansas City out of here.
I swear we tried. We done tried everything. We tried the press. We tried the attention. We tried the commercials. We tried picking against them. We tried talking about how bad they were because they were honestly bad in certain parts of this year. We tried. So we put our best foot effort to make sure that they don't get into the AFC Championship game. But if they do, just know we tried, man.
We tried.
We tried.
You can't count. You just cannot count them out. Hey, Kelsey yelling at us. She said the last time I counted them out, not only did they win the Super Bowl, they won. No one's denying that, Kelsey. No one's denying that at all. They are the Super Bowl champs. They're defending their title. Right. They're fighting to the end. I honestly believe they're going to make it to the AFC Championship game. I really do. I really do. But, it's just what happens up in Buffalo. Like I said, Buffalo, Taylor's coming. Y'all asked for it because the sign was in there. That sign went viral. Y'all asked for Taylor. She's coming. That's a good luck charm.
Yeah.
Y'all better make sure her plane get delayed or something. I'm just saying.
Have you start singing, never get ever, ever, ever getting back together. Oh yeah. Have a whole delay going on with her plane some way, somehow. It just so happens to coincide with the game on Sunday. I come on. You know it's coming. You know it is.
It's coming. It's coming. But hey, that like I said, that's gonna be a good game, and I got the Chiefs beating them. I got the Chiefs winning that one. I got the Chiefs winning that one. So it's all good. It's all good. Where we at? Oh, it's a good one. The 49ers better not sleep on the Packers.
Nope.
They better not sleep on the Packers because I know if the Packers win that toss, they're going to ask for the ball first.
Yes.
If no one's not seeing a trend with this, because this is what they've been doing. Oh, we win the toss, we'll take the ball. We'll take the ball because they want to set the momentum. We want to put you right behind. If they march down the field on the 49ers and score in their first drive, that's going to be a game.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That's going to be a game. Because, again, Shanahan just don't like blitzing for whatever reason. Like, nope, our front four can do it, and we'll drop 8.
Yeah. And
yeah.
The thing with Green Bay, man, and I said this yesterday, and I said it I said it throughout the year, man. There's not one singular guy that you can take away from the offense and be like, hey, they're depleted. No.
Right.
It's literally you have, and this is just the wide receivers. I'm not even getting into the running backs. Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs. That's 3. Then you have your tight end with Musgrave, who's been a stud, but no one talks about him.
Nope.
You have Tucker Kraft, who is being dicey himself. He's doing his Isaiah Likely impersonation. Then in the running backs, you have Aaron Jones, who is still that guy. He's hurt. He's been hurt. But when he's healthy, he is still a top 10 running back.
Yes, beasting out.
And oh, by the way, in case you thought that was it, they might mess around and get A.J. Dillon back. So you have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. I feel like I sound like LeBron in Miami right now. Not 5, not 6, not 7, but 8 different weapons that could tear this game apart if Jordan Love feels like it, if Mike LaFleur feels like it. That's how lethal this offense has become. And oh, by the way, yes, these are a bunch of kids. These are a bunch of players that have no idea what's going on. They had no idea what was going on when they played Dallas. And they messed around and forget what the final score was. They had 50. They had 50. Okay? That's how dynamic this offense is. So, 49ers, look, I get it. Better team. Christian McCaffrey, Debo, Trent Williams, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, Bosa, Young, Fred Warner. I get it. I get it. Shanahan, I get it. But if Green Bay messes around and starts getting hot, you best believe not only will it be a game, y'all may mess around and lose. Do not let Green Bay get hot. That is it. Because if they do, you're not stopping them. You're not stopping them. I mean, and it's not even. Oh, maybe we need this to go their way, or no. Green Bay is so lethal right now that either one of those names that I just mentioned can go off.
Yep.
And if you let that transpire, you're not beating this team. I'm sorry.
No.
You're not. So
no.
I know what San Francisco is capable of. They showed it all year long. But like you said, do not sleep on this Green Bay offense. Because they can put some points on this board. And if they get hot, best believe, you're not getting them. You're not.
Nope.
So
then they're going to go and be in the NFC Championship game. And God knows who's going to play them, Detroit or Tampa Bay. But I don't see Tampa Bay beating Detroit.
No.
I don't see that at all.
I think Detroit walks into the NFC Championship game. I don't even think that but you know what? You know what's weird, man? I know we had the hoopla with Detroit, and granted, that was an emotional win on Sunday night, but they won by 1 point against those LA Rams. and they had some calls to go their way.
Yeah.
And Tampa against. Oh, I think I can take this off now. They don't deserve it.
What?
They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Y'all can't see this. Y'all don't know what this is. See, it wants to stand tall. It's fine. Whatever. Against this run of the mill franchise, they found a way to put up 32 points. And if they had just catched the football, it would have been 50. So just like the Tampa Bay did to us, Detroit is gonna do that to those same Buccaneers. Okay? So I mean, granted, you never know. Obviously, we saw Green Bay get an upset. We saw Tampa do it. They did. Okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
But it really is one of those scenarios where you got to ask, like, what is seriously going on here? What is going on here? Like, I mean, Dallas is not in it still. Philly's not in it still.
All your powerhouse teams are really gone except Detroit.
Yep.
49ers.
Yep.
Right?
Baltimore,
Kansas
City,
and the Chiefs and the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You have 3 in each. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. The local JV could have done what Tampa did last night. Ask Marvin.
Yep. And you know what, man? I've been wearing these glasses throughout the show because I am grieving the season that was from the Philadelphia Eagles. I am grieving.
Listen.
I am.
Listen.
It's not been an easy 8 hours for me so far. It hasn't. Sorry. It hasn't. It's been rough.
Marvin had one of the best pictures of all on his social media because he had the Steelers fans and they were upset. He was taking pictures of them and everything, the Steelers fans.
So all Pennsylvania couldn't get the job done, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
So I was just like, oh, my goodness. Well, hey, listen, we down. But, hey, Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be down to 4. We're going to be down to 4. And we're going to find out who's going to Vegas. Because I'm telling you right now, if we going to Vegas, I'm going to Vegas too. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to Vegas too. But wait a minute. There was a comment on Instagram and said, at least Taylor Swift's not doing the halftime show.
Oh. Let's hope she's not doing a halftime show anytime soon, because if she do, y'all gonna be going to a frenzy. Y'all ain't gonna like it.
So Marvin said he liked Buffalo in that matchup. I just got a feeling Kansas City's gonna beat them. I do.
Yeah.
I got a feeling Kansas City's gonna beat them.
I'm telling y'all, we tried, man. We tried so hard.
Because Rice really stepped up in that game when they played Miami. Rice stepped up. He was catching that ball. He was like Mahomes, I got you. Just throw it to me.
Man.
And Kelsey was getting open.
Yeah.
So you can't count him out. You can't count him out.
8 receptions, 104 yards, a touchdown. Like, Rashee Rice, you know, he was always an under-the-radar type of receiver as the year progressed, with everybody talking about the drops, but he's starting to be a thing. He may actually be that favorite target for Mahomes.
Hey, but wait, what we say? Getting hot at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Getting hot at the right time.
That's where
that was the right time for them to do it.
Yeah.
That's that where bitter cold. Yeah.
They're doing it now.
Who's getting hot at the right time? Mm-hmm. And that's the scary part about this whole thing leading to February. But hey, listen, 8, we're gonna be down to 4 by the end of the weekend.
Right.
And we're gonna find out who's playing for the Super Bowl. So let's go Ravens. That's all I'm saying. Stand up.
Sir.
We're gonna be in the bank on Saturday. Well, I'm not gonna be down there. I'll be close though. I won't be down there. I think my
Right.
body can't take that kind of weather right now. I'm good.
Nope.
I am
Nope.
good. But like I said, I think it's going to be Baltimore and Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. I just think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. And if it is, again, we tried, y'all.
We tried.
We
tried.
We tried everything. Everything. They even had a losing streak. It didn't matter.
Yep. Wait, they even lost to Denver, and it still didn't matter.
It just didn't matter, man.
It didn't matter. It
They
didn't
lost
matter.
to us, and it didn't matter. Like it
didn't matter. It didn't matter. And like, no, we're gonna show y'all that we still the Super Bowl champ.
We tried, man. We tried.
Hey, but at least it's not an Arrowhead.
Yeah.
That's an advantage. At least it's not an Arrowhead.
That's true. That's true.
Yep. Mahomes is on the road for the first time. Let's see how you deal with that pressure.
Mm-hmm. Which I think he'll be fine. Like that's the thing about Mahomes, man. He's starting to get into that Peyton Manning. Well, okay, I can't associate Peyton Manning with playoff success, but
Tom Brady.
Thank you. That guy.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, Drew Brees. He's in that category to where at this stage in his career, look, man, I can really wake up and throw 300 yards. I can wake up and have 3 touchdowns. How do you want this? Like that's how far Mahomes has gotten in his career so far in regards to the playoffs. To where, like, either way, I'm gonna find a way to win. You just let me know how it's done. Do I throw for 300 yards? Do I let the running game do all the talking and they get 100 yards and they get 2 touchdowns? Does the defense get, a pick 6 or something like that? And then I just throw a touchdown, that's all that's needed? Like, that's the stage that Mahomes is in right now, to where it literally doesn't matter how it's done. Just as long as he doesn't completely wet the bed, it's almost a guaranteed win. That is where he's at right now. And that's what's so aggravating about the Chiefs. Because literally, they've been struggling the same way this so-called team has been all year. All year, this so-called team has been struggling just as much as the Chiefs have been. And they still may mess around and get to the championship game.
Yeah, absolutely. But let me tell you what this reminds me of. Remember, New England will always get into the playoffs. New England always get into the playoffs. New England always get into the playoffs. Who was always a thorn in their side? The Ravens. The Ravens was always a thorn in their side. We may have not always beat them, but we was always a thorn in their side.
Yeah,
and
it was a fight.
It was one of those playoff games. We went up there and went up 21-0 on them, and we went to New England. And we've always been a thorn in their side. And this is how I equate Buffalo and the Chiefs. They're a thorn in each other's side. But the sleeper is the Ravens. Because it's like, okay, we're going to be that thorn too. And somebody's side. So
yeah. Absolutely.
That's why I equate that to. Because New England, you knew New England will always be there with Brady. Always. Always. Technically, the man should have 10 rings. If he'd have won those Super Bowl. 10 rings. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. He's been to the Super Bowl that many times. But it should the dynasty, but we were always a thorn in their side. So whenever New England would lose, we'd be cheering in Baltimore.
Because they know that we had something to do with it.
Right. Absolutely. But the one thing, and I would say this again, Tom Brady left in retirement. There was one thing he didn't do. Beat Lamar Jackson. Each one of their meetings, Lamar has won. That's the only thing he didn't do. Beat Lamar Jackson. So, but like I said, and that's going to be a clash. We think the Lions is probably just going to tear the fur off the Bucs. But hey, I give them. But Detroit You know something? If they go to the NFC Championship game, they're gonna riot up there in Detroit. Riot. They're gonna be flipping over cars up there because they so happy.
Yeah.
If they go to the NFC Championship game and win it and go to the Super Bowl,
and NFC 2 it's gonna be Eagles 2.0 back in 2017 all over again. I'm telling you,
yeah, it's gonna be crazy because remember that franchise never won a Super Bowl.
Nope.
Never won a Super Bowl. So it would definitely be interesting to see. But man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the weekend.
Me either.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the weekend because it's going to be interesting. We're going to be down. We're going to be down. After the weekend.
Are we down to our favorite segment of the show?
The brown bags?
Yes. Are we down to that part?
Yeah, we're down to the brown bags. Go for it.
I honestly don't know which one to pick. I don't know which one I want to pick first, but I know I got 3. So I'm going to make sure I get these 3 right. My first brown bag. You know what? I'm a big accountability guy. Okay, this team right here, this team right here, this. Look, see, they actually thought I wasn't gonna pull it down, huh? See, look, let me tell you something. This right here, this team right here, gets a brown bag of the century. This is it. This is it. I'm so glad that it was on display for the whole world to see. I'm so glad that Tampa Bay, actually, I don't even want this on me. This is how much of a brown bag it is. My God. I mean, 0 for 9 on 3rd down, 42 rushing yards. Like, we couldn't tackle. I mean, the play calling was the same 3 plays. It's been the case all year long. Quarterback draw, read option, and we're gonna do a verticals route that has Jalen Hurts throw the ball to practically sideline every time. Look, y'all completely no-showed. Y'all were god-awful. It was tremendously terrible what I saw last night. And it's so terrible because I like my banner. I do. But it's now, because of y'all have to be on the scum of the earth, having to have all the talk heads talk about how bad we are because y'all decided to put that on display for the whole world to see. Thank you, Tampa. But for Philly, I only have one word for you until we get to next season. Because there's only one word to describe what this season has been as a whole for you guys. And that is, your Philadelphia Eagles are stinky! Get off my screen! Get out of here! Get out of here! Man, that's probably the most emotional brown bag I've ever given out.
Oh my God. Man. Well, I'm going to start off and I'm going to go north with this one. I'm coming north. I'm coming because I just didn't forget about that Buffalo fans, Buffalo Bills Mafia throwing snowballs on the field at players. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm coming up there to give y'all some brown bags for that one. That was unprofessional. These guys are playing for their life out there, and you decide y'all want to throw some snowballs at them. That was just not cool at all. So the Buffalo Mafia fans that threw those snowballs at those players throughout the game, you all get Brown's bag. I'm not going to penalize the entire Mafia for it. But the ones that did it, you definitely get some brown bags for that. Mm-hmm. Get it together. Because that happens again when Kansas City comes up there. It might be a Ron Artest moment. Okay. it might be a Ron Artest moment.
Okay. My second brown bag. I'm staying in division. I can't It's something about the NFC East this weekend that just shows that they underwhelm under pressure. But I don't feel like saying their name doesn't do it justice, so I have to do it the way that I started the show just 2 days ago. My second brown bag goes to how about them Cowboys? How about them? Did you want to show up? Did you want to be there? Did you feel like it was worth being at AT&T Stadium? Did you feel like you earned the right to be an NFC East champion? Did you really feel all those things? Because that was the conversations that I was getting from Cowboys fans all over the place, all year long. Oh, this is our year. This again. This is our year. This is our year. The curse is lifted. We've won the division again. This is our year. It's our time. Green Bay Packers.
Sure about that?
You sure about that? You sure about
sure?
that? 48. Forget the final score of 48-32. It honestly is 48-16. Okay. The beatdown, the shocker of all the playoffs, and it's not even close. To lose in the manner that y'all did, it was one thing to lose, because Davy Jones over here said that there was an upset coming in Dallas. We okay, it's fine.
Called it.
It's fine to lose. It's fine to lose. To get beat down, like they done took something. Like you done took something from them. That right there, boy, that is brown bag worthy. And all I gotta say is, here we go! Here we go! Yes, sir. Yeah, get off my screen. Get out of here.
Oh my God!
I don't discriminate.
Okay. Since we're staying in divisions here, I got one. Hey, Cleveland, where you at? Any Cleveland fans? Any Cleveland fans out here listening? Anybody thought Flacco was going to take you to the promised land? Flacco did what Flacco does, okay? Let you down. Flacco is just like, I'm going to equate this to this. And, you know, any truckers out here, they'll understand this. The lot lizard. The lot lizard always gets you up and then let you down. I'm just saying. Cleveland, I mean, you know, I saw some brown bags over the Philadelphia Eagles fans, but I'm going to have to transfer those bags from the Eagles fans all up there to you. Because if you actually thought that y'all was going to go out there and just beat the brakes off the Texans, and the Texans returned the favor, I said when y'all played the last time, C.J. Stroud was not playing the game. And I said, it's going to be a different outcome. And boy, was it ever on the so-called number one defense. So-called number one defense. Did any of y'all decide to show up? Wait a minute. Did y'all leave the hotel? Wait. I got one even better. Did y'all even leave y'all house? Because no one seemed to want to show up for the game because the defense wasn't there. The offense, if you blink, Flacco threw a pick six. If you blink, Flacco threw a pick six. Not once, but twice. If you blink, Flacco threw another pick six. And did you see that deer in the headlights look he had? He just couldn't recover from that. Because he knows I fucked up. So Cleveland.
Should have stayed home.
So Cleveland. So guess what? You get that brown bag. Wait a minute. This is what the Texans said to you. I'm the Texans. All right. I'm done.
Oh boy. My last brown bag. This is a very necessary brown bag. I think this is the most necessary brown bag I've given out since the start of 2024. Granted, we're still in January, but we don't talk about that. It's cool. My last brown bag goes to the head coach who should no longer be the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and Nick Sirianni. I saw a quote from last night's game where this man had the nerve to say that he's not worried about his job. Oh, really? Let me tell you something. Mr. Sirianni. Let me tell you something, sir. Okay? You suck. All right? What is one thing that you do well? Can you tell me that, please? Anything. Offense, defense, motivate, encourage, participate in team meetings. Are you a part of any of that? I mean, seriously, what do you do well? You're god-awful. You picked the wrong offensive and defensive coordinators for all year. It was the same 3 offensive play calls all year long. It was the same non-tackling, non-covering, non-stopping defense all year long. And it was the same, we just need to fix these couple things and we'll be fine. We'll be right back. Well, now we don't get to fix those things because of you. Because of you. And you feel the need to have the mitigated gall to say that you are not thinking about your job. You know what? You're right. You shouldn't think about your job because you're not going to have it no more. You're not going to have it no more, and you're going to be out of there. And when you do, take the rest of that coaching staff with you. Keep stoutling. Keep stoutling. That's my point. That's my point now. That's my point. But everybody else, get out! Get out! And you too, get out! Y'all don't deserve to be there. I'm tired of the Nick Sirianni. He was just in the Super Bowl last year. No, he barely got in, and he got in because Shane Steichen started calling the plays back in week 6 of last year and took the offense over. And then you had the defense that was doing this thing with 70 sacks and creating turnovers all over the place last year. We can't do either one. And because of you, Nick, because of you, Jason Kelsey's now retired. Brandon Graham's probably going to retire soon. Lane Johnson's going to retire soon. Fletcher Cox may be on his way out the door too. We're going to have a whole new regime because of you. And so you, sir, Nick Sirianni, you not worried about your job? You, sir, get the biggest brown bag of all time from me. Because you done ruined this season all by yourself. Talking all this trash to different fan bases like Kansas City, telling them to shut up, and that's not the words that he used. All these different things he was doing, being such a juvenile head coach. And you ruined it for all of us. You ruined it. So you, sir, get the biggest brown bag I have ever seen, I've ever witnessed, and you heard it from here first. You should be exiled along with the rest of the coaching staff, aside from Jeff Stoutland. And you, sir, are the biggest brown bag in all of Philadelphia. It's not even close. Get out of here.
Wait a minute, that sound like the Matrix. Exile.
Yeah, get out.
Exile him.
Get out. Tired of him. Oh, I'm not worried about my job. Man, lost your mind. Okay.
I got you. I'm staying in my division. Don't think I ain't coming, Pittsburgh fans. I ain't even talking about the Steelers. I'm talking about the fans now. The ones that said y'all all wanted Mike Tomlin fired. Mike Tomlin should be. Oh, well, I guess he just crushed y'all dreams today because he announced that he's coming back for another season. Oh, how do you feel now that you want Tomlin gone from Pittsburgh? Well, he's coming back now. Hey, I would have walked off that podium last night too, asking about my feet. Hey, look, that's not why we're here, okay? My guys just lost. We talking about the game. Don't ask me about me. I would have left also. That was the most gangsterest thing I saw him do. And I'm proud of Mike Tomlin for that. But for all you fans that wanted him fired, y'all get the biggest brown bags for me also. This ain't even about the Steelers. This is about y'all fair weather fans that don't think y'all really know about anything. Oh, we need him fired. Oh, we need him this. Oh, we need him that. No, y'all just a couple pieces away of being dominant. That's it. But hey, y'all get that brown bag from me.
Y'all get the brown bag, and from me, just to add on salt to injury, you Steelers fans that believe that fallacy, that false truth, you have just joined the list.
They made the list.
You just made the list. This list is increasing.
Oh yeah, it's increasing. It's going to increase next week too. It's going to increase.
Yeah,
because we're going to be down to 4. We're going to be down to 4 next week. Down to 4. March to Saturday and Sunday. We appreciate you coming on and joining all our shenanigans on here because yeah, we like to talk shenanigans. We like to talk trash. We like to have fun. And we love to hear from you because that's the best part of our day. Hear from you all. And guess what? We're going to see who's going to make the list. And we're going to see who gets another brown bag. And we're going to see who's going to be marching towards the Super Bowl. Go Ravens. So that's my team. I'm going to rep them. We still got a hand in the fight right now. Hey, until Saturday, once the dust all settles, hopefully we still have a hand in the fight. But hey, we will see what happens. Uh-oh. I got to put this comment up. Go Chiefs. Listen. Taylor's on our way to Buffalo. So we'll see what happens. But again, thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. We'll be back here. I think I'll wait till Tuesday this time.
Okay.
We'll wait till Tuesday this time. And then we'll be back here next Tuesday and we'll talk about what these championship games gonna look like. Who's gonna who. But I'm gonna be in these chat rooms like I always am, hearing all the trolling and listening and screenshotting y'all comments because I keep receipts. Because trust me, since we getting down to the stretch, trust me, I'm keeping receipts because I'm be using them against you. Using them against you. Smooth OG, hey, your 49ers, I see they coming up. So wait a minute. Taylor Swift with that stylish 87 Chiefs coat. And a lady here from Maryland in Towson, Maryland made that coat for her. A lady in Towson, Maryland made that coat for her. And she designed it. I'm going to see if I can find it. I'll see if I can send it to you. But yeah, some lady in Towson made that coat. So shout out to her for making that coat for old Taylor Swift. But hey, we're signing out. We'll see you next Tuesday. But guess what? Hey, the trash talking is just beginning. Because as we go to the trash talking is on. It is on and popping for the trash talking. I'm all for it. Any Houston fan, I'm saying this again, any Houston fan that hears my voice, if you want to take a bet, I'm all for a bet. Bring it on. Y'all seem to like our crab cakes here anyway, so we can bet some food. We see y'all later. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hilarious.
Oh,
hey, my man, he said he's scared of the Packers. He's a 49ers fan. He said he's scared of the Packers. And you should be.
Yeah.